This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Shalom. Before we get started, we'll give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders, a great millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to those who elect. You sincere brothers out here that's pushing this word, and you sincere sisters that's listening and learning and following. All right, may the choice of election be upon your house. All right, we're back with another video, back with another lesson. All right, now as I read to you Revelation 3 and 10, read it one more time. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And that is the title of this lesson, which shall come upon the whole world. All right, I'm gonna change it, but it's all the world, which shall come upon all the world. All right, and I got a few articles I'm gonna go into. All right, about the mark of the beast. All right, MOTB update. All right, and this is one of the major important prophecies that we always speak about. Starting with of course it's through the Spirit first and foremost. It's through the Spirit Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that revealed these things to us. All right, and he because what is the matter of fact? I'm just get it. Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets. You see, so the Lord reveals his secrets unto his prophets, man. All right, and the prophets are back today. You see, starting with the true prophets are here. All right, I'm gonna say that true prophets because you have false prophets as well. All right, but the Lord has revealed his secrets. All right, he has revealed the mark of the beast, which starting with his men, the prophets. All right, which starting with the elders, the apostles, the elders. All right, on down, man. They've been speaking about this for years. Decades, as you want to say. You see, so let me see if I can find it. I don't think it's over here. We get it real quick. Lock you. So I think it is another one. So lock. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna start with this one first. So this is from Blacklisted News. It says 2024 and the inevitable rise of biometrics, and this came out May 22nd, 2024. That's today. It says, have you noticed a lot of two-factor authentication prompts lately? Are you getting email verification codes that take forever to arrive, so you have to request another? Perhaps you are asked to do captchas to prove you're a human, and they seem to be getting more complex all the time, or simply not working at all. Why do you think that might be? We'll come back to that. Did you know we're in a breakthrough year for biometric payment systems? According to this story from CNBC, JP Morgan and MasterCard are on board with the technology and intend a wide rollout in the near future following successful trials. In March this year, JP Morgan signed a deal with Pop ID to begin a broad release of biometric payment systems in 2025. A MasterCard spokesman told CNBC, our focus on biometrics as a secure way to verify identity, replacing the password with the person, is the heart of our efforts in this area. And if you don't know what biometrics is, let me go to it. Let me pull it up for you. Biometrics.
Biometrics.
It's the automated recognition of individuals by means of unique physical characteristics, typically for purposes of security. Down here for biometrics, it says for a quick biometrics definition, biometrics are biological measurements or physical characteristics that can be used to identify individuals. For example, fingerprint mapping, facial recognition, and retina scans are all forms of biometric technology, but these are just the most recognized options. And what is an example of using biometrics? Here are some common examples of biometric security: voice recognition, fingerprint scanning, facial recognition. So that's biometrics. All right, let's go back. Now you know what biometrics is. It says down here in this paragraph, in March this year, J.P. Morgan signed a deal with Pop ID to begin a broad release of biometric payment systems in 2025. A MasterCard spokesman told CNBC, "Our focus on biometrics as a secure way to verify identity, replacing the password with the person, is at the heart of our efforts in this area. Apple Pay already lets you pay with a face scan, while Amazon have introduced Pay by Palm in many of their real world stores. Pay by Palm, and soon you'll be paying with that C hip in your hand. You see, you got a lot of Israelites out here. It's like camps that break down Revelation 13, 16 through 18 wrong. That is talking about the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. All right, it's there's no sugarcoating. It's the RFID chip, and if you take that chip, the Lord's going to destroy you, man. You see, it says Visa showcased their latest Palm biometric payment setup at an event in Singapore earlier this year. As we covered in the recent this week, PayPal is pushing out its own biometric payment systems in the name of preventing fraud. In quotes. As always, this is not just an issue in the West. Chinese companies have been leading this race for a while, with Alipay having biometric payment options since 2015. Moscow's metro system has been using facial recognition cameras for biometric payments for over a year. And it's not just payments. Replacing the password with a person has already spread to other areas. Hoping to curl support for biometrics from the right, national governments are collecting biometrics to, and quote, curb illegal immigration. You can expect that to spread. The European Union will be implementing a new biometric entry-exit system, EES, as soon as October of this year. Biometric signings on the rise too. Laptops, tablets, and smartphones already come with face reading and fingerprint scanning technology to confirm your identity. In the old iPhone, if you remember that had the home button, that had your fingerprint on it. I believe the iPad, they still had the fingerprint scan. And they also, now the new ones, the newer ones, the newer iPhones, they had the face scan for you. You see, and you can read the rest of this on yourself. So that's where I got the title from, because this is not only in America. This China, Moscow, and it's gonna happen all over the world. So back in Revelation 3 and 10 one more time. All right, I'll read in the NLT this time. It says what? Because you have obeyed my command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. So the Lord's going to bring upon that great tribulation. All right, the great time of testing is what? When they implement the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. You see? And you got, let's get this over here. Elon Musk's Neuralink got FDA approval to implant Salakia, a brain chip in a second patient. And this is not medical information. This is not medical news. All right, we're just going to the articles. All right, and bringing out the truth. And this came out today. Oh, this was updated. This was Monday, Salakia. But this says the FDA has given Elon Musk's startup Neuralink the official go-ahead to implant its experimental brain chip on a second patient, according to a new report. The Wall Street Journal reports that the company gained approval for a second test patient, along with a modified procedure. Neuralink is currently testing its brain-computer interface, BCI, which aims to help people with full-body paralysis control outside technology using their thoughts. You see, and that's gonna be a miracle they use. Let's get so like hold on, let me get this real quick. Was that Second Thessalonians? Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8, it says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, which the wicked is being revealed, which is Esau, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and what? Lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved." So they coming with signs and lying wonders. All right, this is a lying wonder right here. You know, saying that with this excuse me, with this Neuralink, you can move, you can walk again. All right, you can, because that's what's ultimately going to lead to. You can walk again. You can, see. You can hear stuff like that, man. Right. It says the news comes weeks after Neuralink reported issues in its ongoing clinical trial, in which some of the implants, threads, components of the device that record neural activity retracted from the brain of its first trial participant. Sources familiar with the matter told the Reuters last week that Neuralink and the FDA knew from previous animal testing that the threads, which are thinner than a strand of a human hair, could retract, along with electrodes using to read brain signals. The sources added that Neuralink did not deem the risk sufficient enough to merit a redesign. Neuralink did not immediately respond to a request for comment while the FDA declined to discuss the issue. The company will now embed the implants threads deeper into the brain in order to address the issue, according to the Wall Street Journal. The implants threads will now be placed 8 millimeters inside a patient's motor cortex, compared with the 3 to 5 millimeters used for Neuralink's first patient. The startup implanted its device on 29-year-old quadriplegic Nolan Arbaugh in February. Arbaugh has been able to use Neuralink's implant to play hands-free chess and video games like Mario Kart. This devil, man, they want to play the role of the Most High. You see, what's that? 1 Corinthians, I think that's 3. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Heavenly Father, and the Spirit of the Heavenly Father dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. You see? Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. So any man who defiles his temple, the Lord is going to destroy that temple, and ultimately Esau wants to sit in your temple. Matter of fact, back in this, it says 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4, it says, 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. You see, and that temple is what? Your body, man. Like we just read over here. He wants to sit in that temple. You see, by putting a charagma in you, right? So that's your temple, man. And he wants to defile that temple. If you defile that temple, you'll be destroyed. And ultimately, he wants everybody to be chipped up. And this is what's coming. Revelation 13:16. And he calls it all, both small and great, all right, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand on their foreheads. This is not talking about nations. All right, this is not talking about small nations or big nations. All right, not rich or poor, not free nations or nations. It's not talking about nations at all. All right, because nations don't have a right hand or a forehead. All right, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Let me put this in NLT. Right, 17, and no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, the charagma, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. So you without it, you can't buy anything. You can't buy a Snickers bar. You can't buy Gatorade. You can't buy Powerade. You can't buy cologne. All right, can't buy a gallon of milk, a gallon of water. Can't buy anything without that mark, man. You see, here is wisdom, verse 18. Let him have understanding. Count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 600, three score and six, which is ultimately 666. All right. So this is what's coming, man. This is what they bringing. You see, and this is at the door. This is not around the corner. All right, like the elder apostle Tahar says, when they make this mandatory, and they implement this thing, it's gonna be a game changer, man. Because you camps out there are lying to your congregation, saying that it's sin, it's an embargo. All right, saying that it's some just sleeping with white women. You know, you camps are gonna be held accountable for you know your congregation, man. Your congregation is to ask questions. You see, so it's better for you to repent, turn to the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and get the truth. You see, because this is at our door, man. This is not somewhere down a block. No, man. This is right in our. This is in our faces. You see, and I want to get one more article real quick. It's not over here. I wanted to bring this out. My last one. All right, EU digital identity regulation comes into force. This is what's coming as well. They want to implement digital IDs. So what? That means there's gonna be no money. Well, for the mark, no money. All right, no banks. You see, it's gonna be straight digital cash. The European Union's digital ID regulation has now officially come into force, setting the stage for the EU digital identity wallet, expected to be available by 2026. The regulation established a legal framework for our digital identities, ensuring they are recognized and trusted across all EU member states. It aims to enhance security, privacy, and user control over personal data, making it easier for citizens to manage their sensitive PII. The EU Digital ID wallet will enable EU citizens to store and manage various identification documents such as IDs, driver's license, and bank accounts details in one digital platform. By 2026, this wallet will enable users to prove their identity and access services online and offline across the EU without needing physical documents. All they'll have to do is show their virtual ID on their smartphone. You see, and then you can read the rest of this on your own. All right, that's what's coming as well. Digital IDs, man. A digital world is coming. You see, so I just want to bring that out a little bit. All right, see if there's anything else. No, not really. I want nothing else I want to bring, but Lord Williams was edifying to you brothers and sisters out there. All right, continue to stay prayed up. Continue to, keep the faith and endure the trials and tribulations we all going through, man. Lord, when we of the elect, we make it out of here. So I'm gonna give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders. A great millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. You sincere brothers out here that's pushing this word, and you sincere sisters that's listening and learning and following. May the choice of election be upon your house. All right, Lord Williams edifying. Until next video, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Ababa. Shalom.